What is up and what is going on to all my fellow Nakama out there? Welcome back to Trick Room Trades, where we like to scratch that pack opening itch. I'm your host Chris, and of course, you already know I had to make a video today because we just got a new drop in the One Piece card game, and that is the brand new Volume 1 tins with the badass dons that come in them. So I figured, let's go ahead and open some tins and some tins, if you know what I mean. But before we get to that, remember to hit that like and subscribe button to help you boy out if you enjoy this content, or if you're a real One Piece fan. I know a lot of you are because you're probably typing One Piece into the search bar quite a bit. So do yourself and me a favor by hitting that subscribe button, and be sure to stick around to the end of the video for details of the new giveaway I got going on. Now enough of the chit chat, let's cut on over and get to the hits. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start off by opening the tins. This is the product that a lot of people have been waiting for, because if you haven't seen already, the dons that come with these, I don't know, they just turned up the art for them up to 11. They just are phenomenal, and they will definitely be a collector's item at some point in the near future. I think on TCG Player right now, you know, they're sitting around $5 a piece, which is, you know, about average for a decent don, right? But they'll go up. I mean, it's Gear 5 Luffy. Look at the other Gear 5 Luffy. It's a $20 don. All right. The Goldie Roger, I don't know, but that Gear 5 one, I foresee that one going up. And before we open it, just appreciate the awesome tin that they did here. And like, rip off the back. I mean, come on. It's a beautiful tin. Even once I take the contents out of this, I am keeping the tin because it is badass. Alright. Open it up. We get our special don and 2 packs of OP10. So, let's go ahead and take a look and see if we get any hits today. Alright, first pack's not a bust, at least. And it is a bust. Violet and Beji. You know what? Can't be upset about that, though. Usually when it comes to, like, double packs and tins, it's, you know, the hit rates are pretty darn low. Ooh, I really hope that is not a hit. That. How does it come like that? It's been in a protective tin. Alright, watch, it will be a hit. Well, no, it's not. Not too bad. Alright, it's a Tashigi SR. It's got a little ding in it, but hey, still a very playable card. And you know what? I feel like I kind of want to get through all the tins that I have first and open the packs. Then we'll open some dons and take a look at those. So let's just move on to the next one. So for those of you who don't know, 2 dons, right? And then we also have 2 different tin styles. So we got one that is basically, why is this one fighting me? We got one tin that is designed after the OP10 Secret Roger. And then we got one that is designed after the 09 Secret Luffy. Hopefully, because I'm opening 2 of each, I will at least get 1 hit. Alright, Caesar, Mihawk, Dawn. Okay. Leader pack. Alright, leader pack. They love to make sure you get your leaders. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Not a leader in there. And nope. Basil Hawkins and Chopper need those choppers. They are like a hot commodity at this point in time. And here's the other style of other style of tin that we have. You know, Volume 1, so I'm excited to see what the next volume's going to be. I had a interesting happen locally where during the week that these were released, you know, there were 2 boxes set out. There was a more black colored box and a more of a white colored box. So I thought to myself, hey, is that the box that that they're coming in? Like, one whole box is for Luffy and one whole box is for Roger, white and black. It seems like it, but they were immediately like removed from the shelf and sent back because they weren't supposed to be released yet. So my local Target, and I did not manage to snag them before they got sent back, somehow got a product mixed early before an official release date. And I'm wondering what those were, if they were supposed to be the next volumes of tins that are supposed to be coming out at some point. Or maybe another special Dawn set. I don't know. I did not get a good look at it. If I have a picture of it, I'll go ahead and post it up, and then maybe, you know, just take a look really quick on there. Maybe you'll see on the shelf someone can answer for me what those are, and I can finally have some clarity. Or is that an unreleased product? All right, Law and another Dawn. These tins can be rough. All right, not a leader, not a leader. The best I've gotten out of any of these is an SR, unfortunately. See? SR Kuzan. Still a very, very necessary card if you are going to main Blackbeard, which at this point is the only viable black deck in the meta, unfortunately. And okay, we got a Secret Law. All right, I will take it. That is still a very good card to pull because, unfortunately, you know, he's really only useful for Eustace Kid and the new Law, but I feel like he'll be useful for the OP10 Rosinante. So, and I'm assuming we'll probably definitely get another yellow Supernova at some point in time. At least I would hope. You know, because, you know, we get all these yellow Supernova cards, and they're really only useful for 2 leaders. And then Rosinante, which is going to be a heavily reliant on Trafalgar Law deck. And there's really not really, let me think. I mean, there's a well, no, he's not green, so he's only purple. So, yeah, it's really only useful for Law and Kid. Let's take a look at our Dons. And we got the Goldie Roger with his Divine Departure. Now, the biggest complaint I've heard people talk about with this one in particular is how dark it is. It is kind of hard to make out the details. But, you know, put in some light. You can see he's swinging the sword. His Conqueror's Hockey just coming off of that blade. The texture they put in the Dawn itself. It is beautiful art. And I love it. I love it. But I will say I am a bigger fan of the Gear 5 Luffy. Hopefully we get that in this one. And yes, we did. This one right here, I genuinely feel like we'll be doing some numbers at some point in the future. I don't know when, but it will at some point. Now, one thing I have noticed with these Dawns, because I've seen other people open them, is that some of them haven't been centered, which is kind of odd because Bandai's been great about the quality of their cards and the centering and everything. But I have seen a couple that haven't been centered. But regardless, both of those Dawns are amazing. Gonna keep the last 2 sealed because sealed Dawn packs can go for a pretty penny sometimes. Now, on to the booster boxes. Now, we have gotten a good chunk of cards. We still got a couple of SPs left to get. 1 alt leader. And, let me think. A few alt arts. Just not too many. Like, I am still very confident that this is going to be my first master set in One Piece. I really was hoping that I would have been able to master set 09 for how much I opened, but that was a laughable dream. I'm better off with buying the cards that I'm missing, and it's literally 6 SPs and 5 mangas. Can't believe I didn't even get a single manga. But regardless of that, 10 is where the victory starts. All right. Not a leader. Now, hopefully I got some 3-hit boxes, at least. Senior Pink and Vinsmoke Sanji. Tell you, Reiju is about to pop off in 11. I know I have said it before in a past video, but Reiju is about to go crazy. I don't care what anybody says. And SR Doflamingo. Alright, first SR out of the booster boxes today. So, give me 1 sec to make some room. But yeah. I don't even remember what I was talking about. It took so long. Alright, we got a Dawn pack. Who's our first leader? I'm going to guess Kid. Ooh, okay. We are coming in hot with the correct guess right off the rip. Don't you just love it when you get something right? Hopefully, that is a good sign that I will at least get something I don't have. I'll be happy if it, I mean, even if I get another Secret Law, I'll be happy because, you know, he's a decent card. SR Monet. Monet, not a pricey card, but I'll tell you what, super annoying in the Caesar combo. Super annoying. And I will die on that hill, but she's really mostly useful for that or ST21 Luffy. Okay. I want to get my leader packs out of the way, though. I don't want to get all my SRs. I want to get the leaders out of the way. Cavendish and Frankie. I mean, we only got 1 leader and 2 SRs so far. Oh, come on. Please, please get me my leaders out of the way. Liberation and Marco. Okay. Marco. Polo. No, Marco will probably definitely... He'll go up with ST22 when that finally officially drops. Finally, another leader. Caesar. Oh, Smoker. I always forget about Smoker. I don't know why I always forget about Smoker. But it is what it is. Maybe I'll get lucky and pull the Caesar Clown today. Who knows? Ooh, there we go. Caesar. Usopp. Darn it. Okay, you know what? Usopp is not a terrible leader, but let's face it, he is going to take a big, big hit once the block numbers go through. Like, losing half? How are you going to release a Dressrosa character and then make him lose, like, half of the cards that he can use? I don't know. And we got a SR Kyros. Okay. Alright, so what is that? 3 SRs? Not too shabby. Not too shabby. 3 SRs, 3 leaders. Almost done with the first half of the first box. Okay. Virgo and Violet. Alright, alright, alright. Another dead pack. I do worry that this will be a 2-hit box. That is a little worrisome, but I am happy that I have not gotten a hit in the first half. It's like the box just knows me. We got an SR on this one, and it's SR Rebecca. Now, her SR, or no, alt art of that card, sitting around $20. I feel like she will get cheaper. It is a beautiful alt art, though. Unlike Kyros. Kyros, they didn't do his alt art justice. It's very basic, if you ask me. I wish they would have done more. It's just like such a dull blue background and him swinging his sword. Frankie and Senior Pink. We might have a 2-hit box on our hands, y'all, because I got 3 SRs and 5 leaders, 12 packs. 8 of these packs are confirmed to not be 12. Did I say 12 leaders? 8 of these packs are not confirmed to have a hit. All right, Sugar. All right, we got double Usopp in this one. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll get over it. It's all okay. I'm not mad. You're mad. All right, let's see what we get. All right, another leader. Please let me just get him out of the way. Law. Sugar. Guess sugar last time. It's always when I guess them the last. I'm always good about predicting what leader I'm going to pull after I guess them. All right, not. Might be an SR or it's going to be a dead pack. And SR Smoker. You know, my wife has pulled 2 of those. I do not own my own Altard Smoker yet. I would not be upset to pull a Smoker today. All right, another leader. Who have I not guessed? Caesar. Okay, there we go. I know I've guessed Caesar. I know I didn't pull Caesar either. So we only have Law that we have not pulled, and then we have one more double. Yes. All right, Dawn Pack, Law. Okay, so who is going to be our double leader today? That is where the fun lies. And still no hit. I think that's a hit. I'm going to hold that off. That's a hit. That's 100% a hit. Alright, that one's not a hit. So I will gladly go through this one. And we got Lim, and I do not forgive those who hurt my family, or however you say all of that. And I know I've probably said it before. I don't know if I've said it in a video, but some of the card names, I swear to God, are just like a Chiodo's album. 3-hit box. Awesome. 3-hit box. Okay. Okay. I can live with that. I can definitely live with that. Alright, we got another leader. Who is our double leader today? Smoker. Sugar. Okay. Hey, listen, as long as my alt leader is Caesar, and I can finally get that over and done with, I will be happy. We got 3 packs left, and 2 of them are SRs, and 1 is a hit. So let us get the SRs out of the way first. And we got SR Kuzan. Great card. And who is... Come on. Alright, our other SR. And it is Eustace Kid. Or as like my buddy Paul likes to call him, Useless Mid. Actually, he's probably one of the more useful cards in the whole entire game. But in the anime, yeah, he's Useless Mid. Alright, our first hit out of this box is Monkey D. Luffy. I will take it. That is like a $20 card. 100% love that. Our next hit. Oh, come on. Go through all the cards. I need more alt events. Is another useless, not useless, sorry, Trafalgar Law. How dare I insult him? We like Trafalgar Law in this household. And our leader is going to be Law. I feel like that fits. Like yellow, yellow, yellow. That's kind of funny if you ask me. It's just nothing but ascending yellow, and we got another Law leader. Awesome. Hell of a first box. Love that. Not my Caesar clown, but we got a Trafalgar Law leader. So, on to the next box. Unfortunately, no new cards. You know, the more you open stuff and the less cards you have to check off of the list, the more difficult it does become to pull said cards. So, we will see if we can maybe get an SP at least off of one of these boxes. Well, not one of these. This box. I've already opened the other box. Get with the times, man. All right. All right, Senior Pink and Virgo. I will die on that hill, though. More alt arts. Bondi, give us more alt arts. I just feel like we only get... what? Maybe like 15... like 15 alt arts or something like that per set. SR Rebecca. And that's not including SPs or mangas, but like 15 alt arts, they can bump those numbers up. But then I guess, I don't know, it doesn't make them as special, but I feel they need to bump those numbers up. Let's be honest. All right, who's our first leader in the second box? Caesar. All right, it's Eustace Kid again. Okay. All right, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take that coincidence. All I can ask for is that this is a 3-hit box. All right, that's a hit. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. You always know. You always know when it's a hit. The texture's always a giveaway. And SR Tashigi. Okay, okay. Be sure to look me up, Trick Room Trades, on TCG Player. Your boy's got some cards for sale. A little bit of Digimon because I enjoy opening it and the art's badass, but I do not play Digimon. Pokemon, not so much, but a lot of One Piece, and I'm going to be adding more One Piece. So, hey man, you want to buy some cards? You want to optimize your cart? Go to Trick Room Trades, buy some stuff. You really help your boy out. Subscribing will help me out a lot more too, though. Law. Alright, I got half the colors right. Alright, that's like half a point. It has to be like half a point. Alright. Who's our next one? Alright, good, another leader. Sugar. Darn. Oh, man. You know, I was on point a lot more with OP, whatever it's called, OP9, but that's also because they really showed a lot of favor to Luffy and Blackbeard, so you could 2-3 hit boxes. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful sight. Oh, hell yeah. But they showed a lot of favoritism to Luffy and Law. Or not Luffy and Law, Luffy and Blackbeard. Gosh. I'm looking at Trafalgar Law right here. I got Law on the brain. SR Doflamingo again. Yeah, like all the leader guesses would be Blackbeard or Luffy in OP09. So 10's really throwing me for a loop. I don't know who they put more of into a box. Caesar. Piss Kid twice. Alright, we got Kid twice. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Alright, so I know I got a third hit hiding somewhere. Sugar. I swear to God, it does it to me all the time. All the time. Alright. Man, I got my work cut out for me because I got a lot of cards I need to get listed online. Alright. Lim and I don't forgive those who laugh at my family. I mean, it's a good counter / main event card. I mean, it's really only a benefit of searching for a card, and I like that it's a counter just because you don't have to, like, well, no. I mean, I guess you don't have to use your Dawn on that turn, and you just use the Dawn on your opponent's turn that you left standing. I don't know. It seems it's a weird card to make a counter, if you ask me. And SR Roginante. Maybe I'm just thinking too much into it, but it's a weird card to make it a searcher that is also a counter card. I don't know. I don't design the game. I just play it. I just love it. Dan Punk and Marco. Slowly but surely, I will find the leader that I am great at. And I don't know when that'll happen, but it will hopefully happen someday. Sugar. Alright, we got Clown twice in this one. I hope that is a sign that I am finally going to get my last alt leader for OP10. And if it is Caesar Clown, you know what, I understand. He's a cheap card. He is, but it's the principle of the matter. I am missing him. I mean, seriously, Sugar. Oh my gosh. She's like the only one I don't think I've drawn yet. So, like, the next leader that I have to get is Sugar. SR Sanji. Okay. Alright. Alright, so what do we got? We got like 2 SRs and maybe 1 leader left to get and 1 hit left to find. SR Smoker. Alright. I will take it. Man, I need to sharpen these scissors up. They are getting dull. Enel and Zoro. See I'm tired of Enel. You know, we got another Enel card that isn't yellow. He should have gotten alt art. We should have got an alt art Black Zoro. Why is the only time we get alt art Zoros he is green or red? Why? Why can we not get a black alt art? Dead Pack. Shiryu and Divine Departure. We got 4 packs left, 1 SR, and I think 1 leader and 1 hit. And last SR is Kyros. Alright, alright. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Even though, you know, I mean, he's not the cheapest, right? It's obviously Doflamingo that is the cheapest SR. And that's really only because of block numbers and, you know, not many people are playing Sugar. Of course, I have seen him in other deck list, Sugar, for purple. I'm trying to remember who was the other deck list that I saw. Lim. I saw like a Lim deck list that ran that Doflamingo. Because I mean, yeah, you can basically almost do the green purple Dofi, but with Lim. Because I mean, she restands. No, she doesn't restand Dawn all the time, but she ramps pretty damn quick. Violet, follow me and I will guide you. Okay, so final pack here is our last alt art that we have. Oh yeah, I can feel it. I feel it. And we have a alt art Doflamingo. Okay, all right. I'll take it. I got quite a few of him now, but whatever. I'll take it. He still gets badass art, even if it's not really like a favored card. Our next alt art is Rebecca. I was just talking about her. Okay, hell yeah. All right. And our alt leader, our final hit of the day is Usopp. There you go. That's my boy. Okay, we got 2 3-hit boxes. This one had a little more variety to it, I will say, as opposed to the last one where everything was just yellow, yellow, yellow. We got black, purple, blue. Can't complain about it. But I think that does it for today. 2 amazing great boxes. We got some awesome Dons to add to the collection. And yeah, let's go ahead and kick it on over and talk about the giveaway. Thank you to everybody that made it to the end of the video, returning and new viewers. You have no idea how much it means to me. So let me go ahead and show you the prizes for my next giveaway to celebrate the release of EBO2. A playset of Edward Weevil, a playset of Kid and Killer, a playset of Finger Pistol, and a secret Mr. 2. So we will have 4 prizes this time, 1 per person. So all I ask is that you are a public subscriber. That way I know that my giveaways are going to loyal supporters of the channel. And don't worry, I will definitely be doing more giveaways as time goes on. And this giveaway will be running until May 8th because we got an official release date for EBO2 of May 9th. So stick around, keep up with everything, and just help your boy out any way you can. Like, comment, subscribe, tell other people about it. Really helps me out because I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. But I think that about does it. So remember to have a good damn day. Smile because you've earned it. And that you matter no matter what anybody tells you. Thanks.